What's going on, y'all? You're entering the Cichlid Lounge, man. Listen here, today in the Cichlid Lounge, we're going to be talking about and helping you guys on coloring up your fish, showing the potential of your fish, and also just showing the characteristics of your fish. A lot of people always ask me, how do I get these good pictures, these good videos, and how do I get my fish to color up so good? Even at hamster pop. Well, listen here, in this video today, we'll be explaining all that for you guys. You watching the Cichlid Lounge. So, these are the type of mirrors that I actually like to use on grooming my fish. This is one of the steps that I usually take on grooming my fish. I like to add a mirror that has a suction cup that I can actually place on the side of my tank, the back of my tank, wherever you want. You can actually put it at the bottom if you would like. But I like the mirrors that had a suction on them. The reason being is because they won't usually fall when they're sucking on the side of the tank. Versus you have some mirrors that's kind of placed a different way, or it'll fall over the crack, and then depending on how heavy the mirror is, it actually even fall over and crack your tank, or even fall in your cichlid, and we do not want that. And not just, you don't just have to use mirrors just for your cichlid. You can use your mirrors just about for any fish that you're trying to show potential with. The mirror also works great for taking pictures of cichlids. You know how you have that one cichlid just does not stay still, but when you're using your mirror, that cichlid will be so focused on paying attention and trying to groom itself in the mirror that it won't even pay attention that you're trying to take pictures of it, and it'll actually come out with the best pictures ever. So in this next one, you guys are going to see the type of fish that I groomed, and these are actually my fish that I've owned, that I groomed and used mirrors on, and the effect came out beautiful, and you guys will see it in the next pictures coming up. And right here in this photo, you guys will actually see crushed coral. This is another part of grooming your fish. And the crushed coral actually helps with fish that needs help peeling during the grooming stage. And this crushed coral kind of keeps your pH up, and it also does something, man, to the fish where it just helps it peel. You usually see this in your super rare monkey tanks, your flower horn tanks, and even your red devils or midas and things like that need help peeling. And this actually helps great. I actually use crushed coral a lot. I actually have crushed coral in all of my tanks just because, it helps with some of them, some fish that I have in there that needs help peeling, and just keeping the pH up. And you guys will actually see this, and if you're on Facebook groups or your other YouTube channels, you'll see a lot of this in a white. It looks like it's in a white bag sometimes, or even you'll see it around the tank. And a lot of people like using this. You can pick this up at your local Petco. Any pet store usually has a crushed coral. You usually want to look in your saltwater section, because that's what it's actually for. And you even have some suppliers, man, that actually sell it. So this is crushed coral. So those are the two things that I usually use on grooming my fish. Another way of grooming your fish, also, you might look on some of your YouTube channels, your Facebook pages, Facebook groups, and you might actually see some people adding fish, they're like a red little blob. And actually we call those parrotfish, and some breeders use parrotfish to groom other cichlids from your flower horns, your super rare monkeys, just about any other cichlids. Some people do use them because they do help. They don't keep them in there 24/7, but the parrot actually helps with grooming the flower horn or super rare monkey or midas, whatever you're using them. It helps with that. It's a process for grooming. But I just like using my regular mirrors. And with my mirrors, I do not keep them in all day. So I'll put my mirror in the morning if I'm about to leave out. And then when I get back home, I take my mirror out. I don't want my mirror in there 24/7. The reason being is because you do not want that cichlid to be getting used to seeing itself all the time in this mirror. After a while, it won't groom itself because it's used to seeing it. It notices it's him. It's not, fun anymore. It's boring. Doesn't want to do that anymore. So, adding it in, in the morning, taking it out at night, and just keep repeating that same thing. It'll speed the process up for you. To speed it up and get your fish showing its potential. I usually like put it on the side of the tank, because if I'm taking a picture in front of my tank or taking a video, I can get a perfect shot of that fish. Also, when I'm adding new fish to my tanks, I'll also put a mirror in there, but I will leave my mirror in there longer than I would for any fish that I had for a while. Reason being is because I can guarantee you this always works for me. I can guarantee you when you add your new fish in there, put a mirror in there. put the mirror in there. I guarantee you know how most new fish, they kind of go and hide and you won't see them that much, or they'll kind of come out if they're in the tank by themselves. Now if they're in the tank with other cichlids or other fish, and I can't really tell you how they'll interact, but when they're usually in there by themselves, adding this mirror in there, I guarantee you can maybe come back in an hour or so and you'll see that fish in front of that mirror grooming itself already. It'll also bring the fish out, man, to seeing, you know, roaming around his tank, getting used to the tank, and getting used to you even coming by. It helps in a huge way. So that's my thing on grooming my fish, period. Not just cichlids, just about any fish you could think of. This mirror effect really helps. Like I said, you know, you don't want to keep it in there all the time, but it does help get those gills moving, flaring up, you know, things in that matter. To the point now where I have fish that they got so used to grooming themselves and flaring up that when I come to the tank, they'll just come straight to the tank and flare up. Back up, flare up, you know what I'm saying? So it's good, man, just getting their gills moving, showing the potential that they have, showing their characteristics of each fish. Every fish is different. You guys will notice that when you're grooming your fish. All of them are different. Some of them take a longer process on grooming. Some of them are faster process. It just depends on the fish itself. But I notice with most of my amphilopids, they usually take to a mirror quickly. And also even some of my perichromas, they take to a mirror also instantly. So you know, it just depends, man. Most of your flower horns take to them fast too. Your super rare monkeys, it's just different things, man. What's your hybrids? But they will show their color and their potential just getting in front of this. And like I said, it helps also. You got that one fish that just does not want to stay still for pictures or videos. Putting the mirror in there just for a few seconds, man, you'll see how fast this fish will go right into it and pay attention to this mirror where you're taking the good pictures that you need. If you're a shipper, seller, or whatever you are, and you're trying to get some good pictures or good videos, just putting that mirror in there will actually help you guys 24/7. Always help you. But like I said, I do not leave my mirror in there 24/7 unless it's a new fish. If it's a new fish, then I'll leave it in there maybe for about like 2 or 3 days just so it can kind of come out more and to see yourself and see other fish. But after that, I'll take it out. You know, I'll take it out and go through the grooming process. This helps, man, with just about any and everything that you can think of involving your cichlid. This helps a lot. So like I said, you guys, please comment, like, and subscribe on this video. I'm coming with bangers. I'm coming to help you guys out in this fish community. If you just entering the fish community, or you could have been in for years, but we all don't know everything. So we all just learn different things from different people. And these are the type of things that I learn from people, from me working in fish stores and things like that, and me also breeding and grooming my fish. And it helps a lot. I even had some, actually, I'll show you guys in the summer when I start setting my koi tanks back up. I'll show you guys some kois even kind of groom themselves in front of these here mirrors. These are here mirrors that groom themselves. But also you can find these mirrors in most of your CVS, Walmart, Target, Dollar Tree, and you'll usually find this in most of your hair product section, your beauty section for your women, or for men, doesn't matter. But you know, you'll find these in that section. For Dollar Tree, this is where I usually get mine from. They're like $1. Sometimes they may be about 50 cents. 2 of them be $1. So it really just depends on, you know, where you're getting it from. I wouldn't spend that much money on a mirror, and the reason why I wouldn't spend that much money on a mirror for grooming my fish is you have some cichlids that are huge and heavy, and when they ram into it, they actually crack it, man. They crack the mirror, and you know, it's no good. Please do not try to reuse a cracked mirror. It won't work. It actually just cut your fish up. So you don't want to do that. But that's also the reason why I do not use it or keep it in there all the time. As I'll usually take it out, you know, next day. But like I said, you guys, man, comment, like, subscribe. I hope you guys like this video. I hope this video actually helped you guys on grooming your fish. It's a long process. It is kind of a long process. But when you just keep doing it and it becomes clockwork for you and your fish, man, your grooming take over just like that. Like I said, some fish take more time grooming than some do. Some just groom and just pop in no time. But I hope you guys like this. Please comment, like, and subscribe to this channel. We bring nothing but bangers for you guys. Bring us nothing but bangers for you guys, and just great information and facts to help you guys out. So like I said, boom, 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 boom. Cichlid Lounge. Let's get it. Let's go. Thanks for watching. Also, gotta get a shout out to my boy Juan over there at TFP Cichlids. Thanks for the shout out, man, on YouTube, and also, man, just giving me the great information that you know and that you've passed on to many and many others in this cichlid world. Definitely thank you for that, bro. Shout out to TFP Cichlids.